Well, wait a second. Don't you miss the days where you could just slam that phone down? Huh?
Yes.
Oh, boo! You know.
Yeah. To be angry and hang up, you got to do this thing, which isn't nearly as effective.
And then throw your phone, which breaks. It's better than just slamming.
Or breaking somebody else's phone with the cord. Clah!
Yeah.
And then when it was broken, it was like that when I got there.
Man, I found a cord like that.
Remember when you have to pay for minutes?
Yes.
Oh, that was true.
That was crazy. Those are tough times.
And then you had to pay for long distance. Does anybody pay for long distance?
No. Wait. My friend was telling me that she was talking to her brother, and he's like, "Hold on, I'm getting a long distance call." And I'm like, we're like, aren't they all long distance?
I think long distance, because even like Canada, Mexico, and Australia are now like all included in everybody's package.
Yeah.
You know, but if you notice, all of the black countries are not. So
they're long distance.
Guyana for free. You understand? It's like Zoom is not even in Guyana yet. So we have to use Google Meet whenever we speak to my mother's family.
What about WhatsApp? That's also
WhatsApp. You know, we all use WhatsApp. Like, listen, that's the rule. I don't care what's included. We're WhatsApping. The
WhatsApp is popping.
Outside of the United States, WhatsApp. Yes. We was in Hawaii. I said, I don't care. We WhatsApping.
For real.
Because somebody was going to get it wrong and say we wasn't people. Yeah, no, WhatsApp.
How you on U.S. soil? Oh, we got a WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Wait, I want some water to get here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God.
So, you know, I realize if you may, because again, yes, I'm from New York and I got to make sure that I do my shout outs correctly. I just want to let everybody know, because there were two, you know, important people that I know that I did mention one, but I want to make sure that I mention the other. That's important in OSG. So my sis, Kiki, Sakina Pitts, I know that I mentioned her as a principal, but another major part of this sisterhood and brotherhood is, if you go to the Lion's Den on Third Fridays monthly, you will see myself and Blaze Elliott. Yes, that was my shameless plug. Our first episode was with the mayor of Mount Vernon, who is Mayor Sean Patterson.
Does he also call it money earning?
Did she
refer to it as money earning? Or
honey, they refer to it as money earning, but you know, everything revolves around the planet of Brooklyn, so you know it is what it is. Yeah, so I just wanted to ensure that, you know, all of the love for the family, you know, is there. But again, going back to just change and transformation and bringing it back to the conversation that we were having. I mean, I'm just grateful, you know, for FaceTime, because, you know, we used to laugh at the Jetsons and be like, what they doing?
Yeah.
What they
Jetsons so crazy.
Jane used to have on a mask. And then they used to FaceTime the friends, and then the mask would pop off, and then they looked real jacked up or whatever.
Yes.
Honey, me and Tandaway one time, you know, part of pre-COVID life that we used to love was getting in bed with our bonnets on and FaceTime, right?
With your bonnets on, you said?
I ain't started bonnet.
That's right.
Sir.
Yeah,
bonnet. Yes,
that's right.
I ain't started the bonnet. And so it was either her birthday or my birthday. And the funny thing is, we both lean on our pillows like this. That's when you know. That's when you know it's you know the fatigue and the sleep and everything that's about rest is coming. So here we are, you know, these mid-centurions are laying on our beds. And then I said, "Girl, is your headboard fitted and tough like mine?" And she was like, "Yeah, look." So the highlight of the conversation is that we were in the bed with the bonnets on, with the same headboard, and that our children was nowhere around to bother us.
That was it. It was like 6:30, and we 6:30 my time, 7:30.
That means it was 7:30 my time.
It's like, why are we so old? Why are we in the bed?
Why are we in the bed? And pure pleasure. Okay, so now this round, this is the Ask Me Anything You Want to Know About Tandy round.
There we go.
Yes.
I can. There's some. So ask me anything about college life. Pick a topic. I have a Tandy story about college life.
No, you don't have to.
You know,
college boyfriends. College boyfriends.
Okay,
I didn't have one.
So while she did not have a college boyfriend, for some reason, all of the drunk white boys from the frat houses knew who she was. And they would be like, Tanner, come, Tanner.
No.
Yo.
No.
You're just great, man.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to call names too. But no, but listen.
They don't call names.
Listen.
I know you were about the football team. It's okay.
I'm going to say this. Let me be clear. I was involved in, the dorm life and the people as a freshman, like my first year, second year. I knew the people. We had UGA group, undergraduate advisor groups. And so I knew those people. Those were the first people
all the white males at Dartmouth knew Tanda Way.
That's not true.
She did not have a boyfriend. And even 25 years later, right? We started singing to see if we were who knew the most people at reunion.
At the reunion.
And so when I got there, I was so excited to be around my people that the majority of the people that I was with were people of color. And while I still had friends that transcended across the cultures, the majority was Black alumni at Dartmouth, right? Tandaway, wherever we went, she was a celebrity, like Norm, Tandaway. Norm. All right. Next question.
How could we go to Dartmouth and you not know a white male? I'm sorry.
I do know a white male. I know plenty of them.
I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question.
Cool.
Tan.
No,
Amiki.
That's gonna be a good one.
Question and then kind of more. Go ahead, John.
It's gonna be a good one. We know Tandy has a big heart. What is your favorite memory of her doing something nice for somebody else?
Oh, nice. Oh.
And then after that, you got to answer the question.
So I have to diverge off of the nice part for something else, because yes, she is absolutely passionate. And when she is stuck on a topic or something that she truly believes in. So for example, she was one of the first or few people that successfully said, everything that you got on this list for me to study to get my bachelor's degree, I reject. And so I'm going to create my own bachelor's degree. And they went for it. So her undergrad degree is in Latin American and African study. Some Black and blackity black is her degree, right? And so we graduated around the time of Rodney King. And so notice I said that she loved everybody, and she knew everybody outside of, our Black Student Union, which we called, the AM was the location. So something ticked her off because we were all kind of, that was our, what we would call the day Black Lives Matter movement. And so, I was, you see me, this is what you get. I dragged the president from his meeting in order to come to a protest that we had on the green. And she can tell that story because I wasn't pulling no shots. But for some particular reason, we were all in the AM and we were all together. And after all this camaraderie of Blackness and culture and doing it for the culture and Black Lives Matter, somebody went and decided they just wanted to either go have dinner, with other people or something. And she was like, what? I can't. And so she stormed off. And then we were all like, where is Tandaway? So then we really got concerned, where is Tandaway? So then there was some other person that came and said, Tandaway wants you to call her. I said, she wants me to call her? Where is she? And then so they said, she's at the secret location and she doesn't want anybody to know. I said, we got secret locations in the school. So then I had to go to this, quiet, dark place, somebody's room, of course, or someplace where nobody could hear me and nobody knew. And so I said, Tandaway. Yes. I said, where are you? I'm in a secret location. Tandaway, I know you're upset and we're all upset together, but you got to remember, number one, we're only 20. And number two, so everybody is not necessarily going to respond or understand the same way you respond to understand. But that's one of my favorites because you know how like you have maybe 40 people in the hallway and then there's just that one person that kind of like bugs out and has their moment. You kind of stop and be like, what happened? That was her. And then she had to go to the secret location. So
I always love how you tell that story because it is not. It makes it
true. Last question. Let it be good. All right.
You gotta answer Amichi's question. You gotta. When was she really nice for someone?
I'm trying to remember in college.
I know, right? So I'm just like, what?
Who was really nice?
She was really nice to all the other people. She wanted to be mad. She was mad at us when we didn't Black Lives Matter.
That's not it. You're not even talking about
What's the secret location?
No, I was just in the we had some dorms that were apartment down in the river. I just asked Annie if I could stand there because we have been protesting. We're doing all of this stuff, right? And okay, I don't know.
Location.
Yes. But listen, you knew where it was. But listen, we're doing all of this stuff, and I'm like, okay, we got this momentum going. What are we demanding? What our changes? And then they like,
then people wanted to go.
We need to have a party. No,
they wanted to go to the frat party. Jesus, right?
That was it.
They wanted to go to the beta party, right?
Yeah. Which was the white males party, right?
Yes.
My people that I forsook to fight for.
That was probably the same day that I went and I, escorted the president to because we had this whole rally, right after Rodney King. We had organized protests all up and down, Hanover. We interrupted.
You remember that? I was skipping work, right? This was the funniest thing. I was scheduled for work and I wouldn't go. I'd be protesting. And the people never told me nothing. When I finally back to work, they apologized, gave me a card.
Yes.
And I kept my job.
And gave her a paycheck probably. And so through that day, we had the press on the green, we had the whole rally, we was all dressed in black.
Yep.
Black. And so then at the time, one of our girlfriends, Kim, she said she was the president, I believe, of the AM, and she said, I don't understand why the president is not down here listening to our demands. I said, you want the president? You got the president. Right? And so, long story short, I got to the office and I said, president, please. She's in the meeting. I said, meeting adjourned. And I kind of busted into his room, got the president, and was like, awesome. And so he did come, and then there was the slow clap. Of us coming outside. And so with all of that momentum, and again, it was like a Black Lives Matter. We just didn't have the hashtag. So this is not new, what's happening now.
Yeah.
But
they got merchandise and everything.
But after that, everybody wanted to go to the beta party and Tandaway got mad.
Oh, Lord.
That's how you sum it up.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
So, but therein lies the love. And that's why I said, because she was so passionate to ensure that, yes, we were not going to solve everything today. Yes, we were in a place where we all had to watch where, yet again, there were a group of criminals who had badges that were able to nearly beat to death yet another Black man. It just so happened that this was one of the earliest stages where somebody was able to get it on video.
Camera.
Right.
And it wasn't like a weird situation.
Talk about
he was able to get it on camera. Like it was like an $800 camera or it was like an expensive camera he had just bought and just so happened to be.
Yeah, them video recorders back then were like this big, about 30 pounds on your shoulder.
That's a big deal. That was
There wasn't no phone.
No, that was like
so
production value to that video.
She was passionate for the people, and the people pissed her off because we wanted to go to the beta party.
I recall one of the nicest things I did. I don't like to talk about myself, but and I don't know, maybe you knew
See
this,
my face because I'm waiting to hear it.
Shut up. No, when I won the speech contest, remember I beat Ed Burley and some other people, but I won the speech contest and it was like a $300 prize.
Ed Burley.
First place prize. And I used the money.
Ed Burley.
Wait a minute. I'm talking about me being nice. And I used the money to bring my brother to Dartmouth to visit because he'd never been anywhere. And you know, when
first of all, don't nobody know that story but you.
Okay, you just didn't recall.
What did you do for people after school? Because you was
what's
nice.
the nicest thing you've ever seen Teddy do? And I'm letting you know. You knew my brother came up there, right?
Did she tell you what she did to her brother with the toothbrush?
What did I? Hey.
Just
be
careful about brushing your teeth around.
There's a scene. We're starting a scene. Go ahead.
We cut to Tandy's car. Tandy, thanks for inviting me to this party. I appreciate you reaching out. We haven't spoken for a while, so this will be a nice time to catch up again.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Yeah, I heard Antoine's parties are really good too.
Man, Antoine parties, they are chef's kiss, man. I don't even, wow. I mean, that guy, whew, I want him to throw another party for me. But I'm so glad you got an invitation to go too. When I called you, you know, you're like, oh, I'm just getting ready for Antoine's party. I was so happy to be able to drive you there, give you a ride. Yeah.
Do you mind if we stop in a little bit? I got to pick up my +1.
Huh?
I have to pick up my +1. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No problem. No.
Okay. Yeah. Just
okay.
Just over here.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you RSVP'd, right? So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I RSVP'd. All right. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Who's your +1? Who you bringing?
I don't want to say it's a little embarrassing.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I took so long. I had to mop up some stuff before I left. Hope y'all don't mind my outfit. I got some baby food on my tag, but it's gonna be clean by the time we get to Antoine.
Okay. I say I'm reading the name tag. It says Leroy.
No, it says
Elroy.
Elroy.
You got a little smudge on it. I thought I saw Leroy.
Well, your car ain't that clean either. I was looking at the windshield.
Hey,
you want? I could hit that if you want.
All right, knock yourself out.
All right, let me go back inside, get my mop and bucket real quick. We still got some time.
Hey, Amici, that's your +1?
Yeah.
He's gonna bring a mop and bucket into.
Yeah, he likes to clean stuff. So Antoine said it would be cool if I brought him.
Wow.
You know, because these parties get wild. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I use a regular mop or a Swiffer? I give people the option. You know, I really take this serious.
Hey,
man. You look like a mop kind of lady, but I could do Swiffer.
But I mean, the only thing that's there to clean that's a hard surface in the car is going to be the window. So, probably I prefer neither one. But if you make me choose, I guess I'll go with the Swiffer. I guess.
It sounded like you were trying to explain how to do my custodial services to me.
And do you do custodial services in a car? I mean, is that usual for you?
I mean, you could do them anywhere that a custodian shows up.
Okay.
I've done custodial services on planes. I've done them on ships. I've done them at parties. I've done them everywhere.
In a car, though?
If it was dirty enough, show enough.
All right. I mean, I don't want to pick a fight. I'm just drive us to this party, man. This is going to be something.
We got to the next day at the Elroy house. All right, I want to call Elroy meeting. Meeting. Everybody.
What's up, Elroy? Okay. Hey, Elroy.
What's up, cousin Elroy? What's up, Grandma Elroy?
Hey, Elroy. I hate to be a tattle Elroy, but I gotta say it. Yesterday we're supposed to be out protesting Olive Garden for what they've been doing to Elroy's lately, and Elroy went to a party.
I ain't
on Instagram.
I ain't want to say nothing about that, but you're wrong, Elroy.
You wrong, Elroy.
Okay, Elroy. Just calm down a little bit here. All
No,
right?
Elroy had to go to a secret place because he was so worked up.
Yeah.
I mean, look.
Place.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Thank you for coming back, Elroy.
We're having a meeting. I have to come back.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, I apologize. I didn't stay the long term at the Olive Garden. You know, my buddy told me about this wicked crazy party that was having a whole bunch of concerts and stuff, and I figured they didn't have a custodian on that list. I thought I might go and check it out. You know, do one for the Elroys.
You can justify all you want, but we were sticking it to the Olive Garden people on your behalf.
Let me tell you something about Olive Garden, Elroys. The floors are going to always stay oily. It's an Italian restaurant, all right? It's an Italian restaurant. It's a futile. It's futile.
Elroy, are you telling me, Elroy, about how an oily floor works?
Elroy, I'm not telling you, Elroy. I'm not telling you that.
Hush your mouth. Grandmama Elroy can't take this. A futile exercise. There's nothing too futile for Elroy. Nothing.
No.
Sorry, cousin Elroy. I hate that you had to go to your secret place, man. I really hate when you do that. You know, if it messes up all the other Elroys because we don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I hate missing an Elroy.
All the Elroys gotta be present.
I know.
Man, let me tell you about this party. I don't know if y'all saw the party. They had Childish Gambino came, and him and Barack Obama freestyle.
Not my baby Barack Obama. You know, Grandma Elroy been wanting to meet Barack Obama.
Well, Grandma Elroy, I had a +1. I could have brought you, but you know, Elroys don't all leave the Elroy house at one time.
That's the rule.
That's true.
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
That's true.
You
It don't
have
matter
an
what's
Elroy
happening.
present at all times.
All
At
time.
an Elroy house.
Every
Yeah.
Elroy can't leave.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Woo. That just makes me want to sit down at the piano and play something for the Elroys.
And scene. That is the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you to our special guest, Simone A.
Thank you.
Yay.
Where can people find out more about you, ma'am?
Google. No.
Boom. Drop some mic.
Well, I mean, I'm serious. You Google me, you may bump into me. A number of my personal social media is just that, personal. But professionally, trust me, you Google me, you will bump into all kinds of things.
Awesome.
So professionally, I'm on LinkedIn. Personally, yes, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. Professionally, through the Lion's Den, that will be every third Friday monthly, with Lays Elliott, through OSG. And you know, Tandy will always track me down and FaceTime me, as you know, at 6:30 your time, 7:30 my time, with our bonnets on while we are in bed.
And the Lion's Den, is that on YouTube?
The Lion's Den. If you Google me on the Lion's Den, you know, if you put in Simone A. Nicholas, you will bump into the premiere show of the Lion's Den on YouTube. And then as we continue with the episodes, you then will be able to pick it up on a Dame Dash network. So I can always share that information as life and time goes on.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you can bump into our stuff at CTUNImprov.com, CTUNimprov.com, on all your favorite social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, CTUNimprov.com, Mockingbird Network.com/CTUN.
Shout out Stafford Nicholas Jr., baby. Nicholas' name is Trenton. He hates when I say that. I said it again.
Well, then on that note, for John, for Tandy, for Michi, for myself, Antoine, and again, thank you so much, Simone A. Nicholas, for joining us today. That's the Can't Tell Us Nothing show. We are out.